Hi, welcome to Ange McAfee Music. So, during an improvisation or a solo, there are a few different components that really make a solo great. There are the lines, of course, which are the main ones that people practice. And then there's the rhythms, which, of course, it's pretty common knowledge that you should practice those too. But then two of the ones that I feel like are overlooked are ensemble awareness and the horizontal structure. You're basically the structure of the solo from beginning to end. Now, today I'm going to talk about ensemble awareness. Recently, I recorded myself playing at a jam session, and I was listening back and I was relatively happy with the lines I played and the rhythms that I played. But one of the things that really bothered me was there was a moment that the drummer started playing an accent on the and of one every two bars. The bass player went to it, and the saxophone player went to it, and I was actually comping at the moment. And I totally missed it. I don't remember it happening in the moment. I just remember going back and hearing that and thinking, man, I'm a loser. Now, of course, that happens for a number of reasons. Our mind can go a million different places when we're performing. But I decided I wanted to create an exercise for my practice sessions where I can actually work on developing this skill. So far this exercise has helped me quite a bit, and I want to show you this exercise so that it can help you as well. I exported 8 bars of just drum set time from the iReal Pro app and put it in a MIDI file. And then what I did was I made multiple different versions of it. So there's, a track that's just 8 bars of time. And then I made different tracks with different rhythmic riffs. Then the idea is in an iTunes playlist, I put like 20 different 8-bar phrases, and 10 of them, or actually I believe it's 11 of them, are just straight time. The other 9 of them all have different rhythmic riffs for me to catch. And then I put the iTunes playlist on shuffle and I start to practice a tune. And this has really helped me get in the mode of listening a little bit more while I improvise. Here are the riffs. The first one in this playlist, you have a bar of time, and then one and. That one's a pretty common one. I know like Art Blakey plays that on This I Dig of You on the Soul Station recording. So that was one of the ones I made. Then the next one I made, it's the So What rhythm. You basically take that same rhythm and you shift it back to starting on beat 3. The next one is just a really simple variation of that where you shift beat 3 to the and of 3. And the next one is the one that I missed in that jam session. Then I decided to get into some more across the bar line ones. So a lot of times a really exciting moment when you're watching live music, maybe the drummer starts this across the bar line phrase and maybe the bass player latches on some pedal, and then everyone latches on, and soon it's like, oh my god, I have no idea where beat 1 is or where the phrase is, and then they come out of it and everyone's still together. That's just one of my favorite moments to see live. So I decided to make some of these rhythmic riffs for those phrases. So the first one, pretty common. Basically, it's accenting 1 out of every 3 beats. And it starts on bar 3 of the 8-bar phrase, so then it goes all the way through and resolves on beat 1, like this. The next one takes that same idea and it shifts the accent 1/8 note back. Next, we kind of keep the same concept, and instead of using dotted half notes or 1 note every 3 beats, we're going to use dotted quarter notes. And this one, just for some contrast, I have it starting on bar 6 of the phrase, which still allows it to resolve on beat 1. The next ones I did kind of use some metric modulation stuff. So I have one that has 4 bars of regular time and then 4 bars of quarter note triplets phrased in 3/4. So the last one I made uses that quarter note triplet metric modulation, and for 2 bars it phrases it in 3. But then it phrases it more in 4 and kind of gets a backbeat to it. So making this playlist, you can always omit certain ones. Like if you just want to stick to the classic like Wes Montgomery, Art Blakey type rhythmic riffs that just, cycle every 2 bars, great. Then only put those in the playlist. If you want to do the across the bar line ones exclusively, great, just put those in the playlist. Or you can put all of them in the playlist and you can even make some more. So if you're interested in acquiring these tracks and making your own playlist, go ahead and leave me a comment in the comment section asking for them. And then I'll respond to you and send them to you via email. So I hope this was helpful for you. It was definitely helpful for me. That's all we've got for today, but please remember to leave a comment, hit the thumbs up button, and subscribe here. And remember to stay tuned for more videos. I post new videos every Tuesday and every Thursday. So I'll see you next time.